Hello, and welcome to Dominions 4 again. So this is going to be my second game of Dominions 4. Well, at least my second multiplayer game. My first game didn't really go so well. Actually, it was fucking shit, wasn't it? I think I lost my army on, like, what, turn 10? Turn 15? And then it was all downhill from there. So I was crushed by elephants. Yeah. So hopefully this game will be a bit better. It's another late age game, and I'm going to be playing as Patala. And I'm just quickly going to show you my pretender here. This is the Laughter of Children, who is a Devi of Darkness. So I thought that was a good name. She looks very friendly, doesn't she? She's got 10 Dominion, and she's awake, mainly because when I played Jomon I had an imprisoned pretender with a big bless, and I thought I wanted to do the total opposite this time. So I built around just having an awake pretender, because that is what I really wanted. So I got this awake Devi of Darkness, 10 Dom, for Ore 2. I took 3 Turmoil, because, I don't know, I needed to tank my scales to get away with having an awake pretender, really. Turmoil didn't seem that bad compared to Order. I took Productivity 3 because I needed it in the early game. I took Heat 3 because my nation kind of likes heat anyway, so I thought, fuck it, let's go all in. I took Death 3. Again, it's not so bad early on. I can see this being a kind of a problem as time goes by and you slowly lose all of your population. And then I was going to take Magic 3 because there's like so much stuff that you need to research as Patala, it seems. They've got a lot of stuff that seems really, really useful. But I dropped it to 2 and took 1 point in luck just to take the edge off the turmoil events, because I was getting so many like brigands and unrest events and things like that. I thought if I just put 1 point in luck, maybe it'll take the edge off that. So those are the scales that I took. And as for paths, I put Earth up to 4 for the little bit of reinvigoration bless. And I took 2 just for some thug spells, like Mistform and stuff. And I thought this would be pretty good, just in general. And since the Devi starts with, I think it was 1 blood or 2 blood, I thought I'd just put it up to 4 with the last few points that I had. I don't know much about blood magic or blood economies or anything, so I don't know if I'm actually going to use this to like break into blood magic. But at a minimum, it'll let me craft those earth boosters. I can't remember the name of. Is it the Heart of the Earth or something like that? I don't know. But yeah, that's my pretender, and I'll see you on turn 1. Turn 1, okay. Patala. So in the beginning, once again, there was chaos, and time for war. Okay. So I've practiced Patala a couple of times, but I've been waiting for this game to start for so long that I'm kind of rusty. But I don't think it's that difficult. I researched my pretender on turn 1. I don't like blind expanding because every now and again I try expanding on turn 1 and my pretender either dies or gets horrible injuries or something like that. So the temptation is to just send her into this province, which has a candle, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to research, and the big question is what to research first, because there's stuff I want in Conjuration, there's lots of national summons, there's stuff I want in Alteration, all the sort of buffs and stuff, there's stuff I want in Invocation, all the nukes that my spellcasters can cast, there's stuff I want in Construction, because I've got an awake super combatant pretender, which is always great to put items on. What else is there? Was it Thaumaturgy? Yeah, Thaumaturgy has communion stuff. I'm not sure what's an enchantment. Is this where all the battlefield buffs are? I think that's Alteration, isn't it? I've got Strength of Giants here, I suppose. But I think Alteration is the one that's got most of the cool buffs, like wooden warriors and things like that. And also in construction you've got, what's that other thing called? Legions of Steel. So I have no idea what to research first, but I think I'm going to go for evocation first, up to 3, because that gives me some spells, and it also lets me start site searching for astral with my mages in the cap. So let's do that first. Okay. As for recruitment, I do a couple of elephants and a few bandar, which leaves me just enough gold usually to get one of these yogis. Any of these? No. And I'll go through mages and stuff as I recruit them. So yogi is just a very, very basic. I think they're mainly just useful for communions because they've got astral 1, but they have 7 research and they're extremely cheap and sacred as well. So with my magic skills, that'll be 9 research for a very, very cheap sacred researcher. So that's cool, I guess. And then the last thing is my prophet, who can be named. Oh, I don't know actually. I didn't come up with a name. What is he? Oh, he's a. Okay, let's call him Silly Funny Monkey. And he can be my prophet. And my scout can... Okay, this is a really, really good province. It's got 15,000 population. That's going to get me a lot of gold. So let's get an accurate report on this, because either my pretender or my army will hit this province, hopefully, first. And that's turn 1. The Armoured Fist of God. I've only got 65 gold, so I can't worry about this sort of stuff. Okay. I think that's everything, isn't it? I always get really nervous on turn 1, like I've missed something. I don't know why. It's like, it's only basic stuff to do. Yes. I'm going to end the video now. Okay then. Goodbye. Alright, turn 2. So we got a lot of proclamations. Big man on campus, okay. Again, I don't really know what I can learn from reading these, except that now I know that all of these people have prophets. The prophet of Wyandotte Lake, I wonder what that is a reference to. Lintworms, the god of lint. Catonian Crisis. Uncle Joe, the prophet of the Green Menace. The prophet of corporate social responsibility. I wonder what pretender that is. There's me. And Harvey Notbird, the prophet of Eurydice. Okay. So let's see what we've got. So, thing I know about woodsman provinces is that if they have a druid with them, they curse you, which is bad for your pretender, so I'm not going to go there with my pretender. These are the 2 provinces I want, because this one has big population. Oh, I should start referring to them by name, shouldn't I? Glimmering Fields and Fircliff are the ones I want, because Glimmering Fields has big population and Fircliff has big resources. This one has light infantries, crossbowmen and heavy infantries. That might not be too bad for my army. These are horse tribe cavalries. I don't know what that is. I think they're archers, I guess. Because I remember Tianqi had something like that. Crossbowmen. This is the only province with militia, but they also have heavy cavalries, which I'm a bit afraid of. This province has no archers at all. Okay. So let's send my pretender against this province, because I think she'll be okay against all melee units. And let's send my army against the other province. I'm gonna put these guys right out in front, set to God Commander, so they will they'll draw fire from archers and then run backwards. And then my other groups will be just behind them to move in afterwards. Which I think will work. You may cast spells. So, Silly Monkey can attack this province. Let's just check. Yep. So, Pretender there. Pretender to Zoglia. And Army to Glimmering Fields. Okay. So I got my one researcher, my yogi. So let's see what I can get now. I need... I want to get another army up in the next couple of turns. But I don't need to buy the elephants yet. So I could try and get a slightly better mage. Let's see. That puts me to 140 gold. I like the Nagaraja. These guys are useful for leading troops. Because they have pretty good paths. And they are also priests as well. So that, I really like them. I've got a couple of really good mages, but I guess I'll talk about them more as I recruit them. But for now, the Nagaraja are like, they're like warrior mages. They've really high leadership in addition to magic paths. And then they've also got actually really good stats as well. So I'll try and get one of them, but let's see how many units I can recruit if I do that. I can get 4 Bandar warriors. And 1 light Bandar warrior. That'll do for this turn, I suppose. That leaves me with 75 gold. Ooh, Dante Stingers again. Can't afford them though. So that just leaves my scout. Let's scout this province. I'd rather scout for my Pretender than my army, because... Well, I don't know. I don't want anything to happen to my Pretender. I really want to have the Pretender knocking around for the next couple of turns. Yeah, so that's good, I think. Check research. Yeah, I said I'd go evocation first. So I've got quite a leap in evocation because of my Pretender, who started with 27 research. So, that's the turn. And hopefully next turn I'll have 2 provinces painlessly. And I'll see you next time. Hello, turn 3. Let's see what's happened. A messenger has arrived from Midgard. Okay. Let me just read this. Okay. So, Midgard was the nation that had a Pretender named Corporate Social Responsibility, I think. I'm glad to see that he is getting into the swing of his gimmick. Let's see. Pythium, prophet of Modus Ponens. And Marignon, prophet of Snake Titties. Okay. So we had 2 battles. We had one in the Glimmering Fields, which looks pretty bad actually. We lost all of our Bandar warriors and the War Elephant. That's not good. Let's see how this transpired. So I don't know if I've looked at these units yet. So most of my monkey units suck. They're really bad. They're things like this, which are stealthy at least, so they have that going for them. You know, protection 1 units with very low magic resistance, and everything else is kind of average, and their weapon sucks. These guys are pretty terrible, but the thing about Mokata archers is it seems like you can mass like hundreds of them very quickly, so they have that going for them, I suppose. And then I've got the elephants, which look hilarious. An elephant being ridden by 3 cheering monkeys. Which aren't bad, I suppose. I know Raga's elephants are a lot better. They have higher protection and probably better stats in other areas as well, I don't know. But elephants are elephants, they stomp over things until they get scared, I suppose. And then I've got these Bandar warriors that I've been buying, which have fairly okay stats all around. I suppose their defense could be higher. So let's see what happened. So my Atavi inventory ran backwards just to draw crossbow fire. Which they did. God, I hate that sound. I'll just fast forward. I don't know, I guess I just set them up poorly? I don't... Maybe I was just unlucky with that province. Oh god, everything routed as well. My Marketa archers saved me then. So that's really bad. I hope they haven't routed too far. Okay, fortunately my Davy did a lot better. Let's watch this one. This is going to be quite straightforward, I think. I'll just fast forward. So, wait, you had crossbowmen? I didn't think you had crossbowmen. You had crossbowmen, okay. So, Davy walks in. The melee units can't hurt her. And then they all just run away. So that's pretty, you know... That's about as well as it can ever go. Which is perfect. So that was fine, that was only a 22 unit. How many units were in this? 38. I guess that was quite a big province. So, what am I left with? So my army sucks now. I lost all my Bandar and my elephants. The elephant retreated to this province where my pretender is, which isn't good. Okay. So, let's recruit. Let's keep it simple and just get another Yogi. Let's get 2 more elephants. Let's get 3 more Bandar. 3 more Atavi. Let's just check what I've got. I've got 3 Bandar warriors and 2 light Bandar warriors. Can I get 2 more Bandar? Some archers. That seems okay. I'll bring Funny Monkey back, which is unfortunate. I didn't want to have to do this, but he'll have to reinforce. And meanwhile, my pretender can go somewhere. Heavy cavalry sounds scary. This province might be alright. I've never actually seen horse tribe cavalries while testing. Fucked up, but true. Barbarians are kind of scary just because there's so many of them and they will wail on you. What's down here? Light infantry, heavy infantry, crossbowmen. That's the same as this province then, but it's much larger. Let's try the horse tribe. I'll bring these units with me because why not? My Davy can cast Air Shield and then attack. Hopefully to deal with arrows a bit better. And you can attack the horse tribe cavalry. Hopefully it really is only like 10-15 units and then it'll probably be quite easy. And that's all my gold. Oh dear. How's my research? Nice, so I should have Evo 1 next turn. Which gives me nothing that interesting. Okay. I think that's everything then, isn't it? Just move my scout somewhere. There's a lot of thrones near me. One in Glade Woods, and one in Province 95, and one in Province 76. Guess I'll end the turn there then. I'll see you in 2 seconds apparently. Oh, hello again. Turn 4. Oh, so research in evocation is completed, which I just checked, didn't I? Yeah. So I just want to get to level 3, just for a couple of little spells, and arcane probing. and then I'll start spreading my research around a bit more. There's some cool stuff in Conjuration, especially when I get up to, I think it might have been these guys, the Gandavars, or however you pronounce that, I'm not sure, I'll have to check. But Apsaras are pretty cool as well. But I'll talk about that stuff more when I actually get it. But for now I'm just going to focus on Evo, and then probably construction. So we had our battle, we lost our elephant. Oh dear. Let's see how that happened. There's a lot of cavalry. But as long as my pretender is okay, I don't mind. Wait, how did that elephant die? What? That was crazy. Let's see, what he takes damage there. He gets a limp, okay. And he takes damage. Oh, he gets stabbed, and he's profuse bleeding. Wow, that sucks. I don't even know what that is. Maybe it's just if you get hit really hard, you start bleeding? An unexpected event has occurred in Patala. Okay, I've got some dude's head. Skull mentor gained. I think that's a research item. Yeah, wow! Research bonus of 18. That is awesome. Holy shit! Alright. So, you can have this guy's head. 27 research. Hell of a monkey. Okay, what does that put us? 50 research a turn. Cool. Alright, let's... I'll probably cut the video here and just while I stick all these units into my army, so give me a second. Okay, so same setup as before. Problem is, I don't know where to send these guys now. Light infantries, crossbowmen, heavy infantries, militias, heavy cavalries and light cavalries. Or the woodsman province. I honestly don't know which one would be easier. Let's think. This province has militias, which sounds nice, but it also has heavy cavalries, which don't sound nice. This has light infantries and heavy infantries, but also has crossbowmen, which aren't too big a deal. And then I can't remember if woodsmen are difficult or not. I think they're just blowpipes and short bows, which don't do much. Or maybe I'm wrong. Ah, fuck it. Let's try... Let's try the woodsman. I hope this isn't a mistake, but let's try it. I'm sure it'll be fine. And my pretender can... Sure. My pretender can attack fast deer. Which looks kind of small. Oh, then again, is there a candle there or not? No, there's no candle there. Okay, that's probably a bad idea. Let's send my pretender... I think Ragdam might be okay. And I'll do recruitment. I'll get another yogi, I think. I'll get that recruitment. I want to get my Naga an army as well, so I have 2 armies going around. Balestha, I'll probably name her once I send her out with an army. The scout can move down. Oh, who's this? Graph. Green person. Pangaea. Cool. I don't know what Pangaea does at all. I think they're a nature-based civ or nation. So let's send a scout towards them. See if we can see their army. Can't afford mercenaries. Can't afford province defense. But things seem okay. That a real shame that I've lost so badly in the Glimmering Fields, but oh well. I'll see you next time. Alright, turn 5. So it looks like we've scouted a fight between Pangaea and some independents. Let's watch that, why not? I don't know what kind of units Pangaea gets, so that's alright, what are these guys? Centaur. 20 hit points, 20 protection, 14 defense. Wow, they move 20 squares a turn, and they have a lance. They look pretty good. And what are these guys? They are protection 6, defense 11. So undisciplined. So I guess they're like cheap massable units or something. They look kind of tough, I suppose. These centaurs do anyway. And they recuperate wounds, that's interesting. Okay. So we had 2 battles. We had... Oh, that's great, I only lost 1 unit. Taking out the woodsman. Let's watch that on fast forward just to see how it went. The druid casts sleep. Yeah, I heard sleep was good against elephants, mate, but apparently it's fucking shit. As you just found out. So that was quite straightforward. Do they have really low morale or something? Yeah, 9. 9. Because they routed very quickly. And Ragdan, my pretender. 41 units, wow. Let's check that out. Looks like my pretender actually got hit quite a bit. Oh wow. I went down to 75 health and didn't get an affliction. That seems a bit lucky actually. Let's see how much health she normally has. She's got 134 with 3 candles. She went down to 75. I'm surprised she didn't get an affliction. That's really lucky, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, this province looks nice and easy. Let's send my pretender there. Deer Tribe Archers and Deer Tribe Warriors. I think they're pretty easy. But still, I'd rather send my pretender this way. And my army can go here, I suppose. What's this? Light infantries and heavy infantries. Yeah, I think we could handle that, probably. We'll have to see. I'll come back for the barbarians. Barbarians are a little bit tougher. Okay. So, I really need to put some province defense in these provinces now that I know Pangaea's nearby, especially since some of his units were stealthy. I don't want my provinces to be stealthily capped, so let's just put that up to 3 in all the provinces that I've taken. Which probably won't help against the legitimate stealth force, but it will at least stop scouts from capping provinces. My scout has found Pangaea's capital, that's useful. I'll move him this way. I think he'll probably circle around his cap. That just brings us to recruitment. So what have we got so far? We've got 5 Bandar, 2 elephants, and a couple of archers. So let's get one more yogi, just keep things cheap. Let's build, we need a couple of Atavi to draw arrows. A couple more Bandar, and then some more archers. Yeah, looks good. And then I think next turn I can probably send them out as a as an army led by my Nataraja. So that's fine. Still can't afford mercenaries or anything. Research is proceeding. Fine. Oh, Magnus's crossbows. Rolf Magnus. What a name. But I have very little money. I'm gonna have to start saving up for a fort soon. Because all my forts take ages to build. They take like 6 months. The cheapest one takes like 6 months to build. So I need to get a head start on that. But that'll do for now. And I will see you on turn 6 then. Great, cool, good, excellent. See you then.